What is going on, everybody? Before we get started, I told you guys to keep your eyes peeled for Huawei and their campaigns, and there is a new one for July, so let's go ahead and go over it real quick. It says right there, Lord's Mobile July campaign. So let's take a look and see what it is all about. I always like their little graphics. That's really cool. Okay, so it says up to 103, 120, or 203 in coupons, and up to 50% cashback. Now, the territories is the UK, Ireland, and New Zealand, which is the usual ones that you're probably used to at this point. And the campaign period started already on the 7th of July, and it ends August 4th. So keep that in mind. Now, the first one is going to be the weekend boost. So essentially, every weekend, you're going to have this offer that you can take advantage of. The first one being 50% points back for the first purchase. So if you want to go big on like Champion or something like that, this is the perfect time to do it because you'll get that 50% points back on the first purchase. Now, after that, you'll get the 20% for the rest of the payments, unless you're VIP. But we'll get to that in a second. The second offer is you'll get coupons depending on how much you're spending. The more you spend, the more coupons you're able to get, and the more coupons you're able to use for future purchases. So, it says right here, come back before the 4th of August and claim your coupons based on your total spending over the campaign period. So, as you come down, you'll see the coupons that you're able to get depending on how much you spend. And it says no minimum purchase and use multiple times. So there you have it. So these are the coupons that you're going to be using depending on the amount that you spend here on the left-hand side. And as you can tell, this first one here is the big one. But of course, as you keep going down, you can go ahead and get even more coupons that will keep adding up and adding up. So if you're going to be spending big, make sure that you're doing it here and you're using these coupons to offset some of that cost. And then, of course, the offer 3 is the one that is continuous, regular 5% points back plus 15% with the VIP program. Now, if you want to know how to get into the VIP program and all that, you scroll down and it'll give you all of this information here, how to use the coupons and all of that good stuff. So, if you haven't already, make sure that you're using Huawei. All the links are going to be down in the description. They also have a Discord that you can join and ask questions, or if you have any issues, they can take care of you. But yeah, let's get back to the video. Now let's go ahead and talk about Colosseum and this new constellation that finally switches it up from magic users to strength users, but specifically this one is usually for tanks and a couple of other heroes that aren't specifically tanks, but they fit the category. So what do we have today? Requirements: strength hero, boost attack 50%, that is a lot, and recharge per second. Now, I don't know where it says recharge per second. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a specific boost or if it's a 50% on the recharge per second. I don't know, maybe that's a little ambiguous to me, but basically what that means is that your heroes, the ones that have the stars on them, should be proccing much faster than they usually do. Now, it would be great if it would say like a specific amount, but I digress. So the strength heroes, if you want to know how you can tell what's a strength hero, intelligence hero, etc., outside of the obvious being a star on their head, right? If you go over here and you click on this little fist, that means they're a strength hero. But keep in mind, not all of them have a fist. If you go over to the next one, this one has, I don't even know what to call that, some magic thing. That's an intelligence hero. And then the next one has this little wing or something along those lines. That's an agility hero. So, because this one is for strength heroes, any hero that has that fist right here is considered a strength hero. Usually these are either what I consider brawlers, which are the ones that are not necessarily all the way in the front, but they're literally like the second line, like Pegasus, like Grove Guardian, like, for instance, Boommeister, etc. But for the most part, outside of a few that aren't tanks, this is mainly for tanks, right? I guess the only ones that wouldn't fit in this category would be Seiya, Grove Guardian, and I believe Boommeister. I think that's it. Everybody else is a tank. Yeah, so these are the only 3. Now, 2 of them are pay to play, 1 of them is a free to play. So we'll go ahead and cover both of them. We've already gone over Seiya, and unfortunately, he's just not that good, even with a boost like this. Yeah, I'm so down on Seiya after being so hyped for it, but hey, whatever. So okay, which one would you use? Well, essentially, this is one of those teams that if you use two tanks, even three could be viable because the tanks are actually going to be doing decent damage. I actually saw somebody running something like this, and this is actually really, really strong because you have the three tanks, so your front line is always going to be super beefy. Then you have three healers, because if you think about it, Rose Knight, Witch Doll, Lore Weaver, they're all healers. And then you have Witch Doll that's going to give you that extra defensive boost, so your tanks should live even longer. That's really, really beefy. Also, if they use a Demon Slayer to try to take down your Lore Weaver, guess what? They're going to jump over to the Witch Doll first, and Witch Doll is pretty rough to take down. She's pretty beefy herself, considering. So, this team has potential. Now, as far as free-to-play players go, I would absolutely suggest you use Boommeister, whether he's green, blue, etc. He should be doing a really good amount of damage this week. So I would 100% suggest him. So a core of something like this would be really strong. And you know, for free-to-play players, I always down with the Demon Slayer and Tracker combo. That's one of the best combos in the game, literally. But when you compare it with something like this, and maybe you can add a Prima Donna, so something like this, that's really strong. So if you're free-to-play, something like this would actually be pretty good. But you don't have to. Just go with that. You can actually try to go with a 2-tank combo like this. So Death Knight is a tank that isn't very tanky, but he does deal pretty decent damage. Add to that this boost, and he's gonna be doing decent damage. So with this, I'll probably use Black Crow, maybe Tracker, and then Prima Donna. So something like this. And this one is, instead of a Demon Slayer trying to kill the back line, this one is going to be focusing on taking down their main tanks first, and then just kind of pushing the line and taking their team down from there. But let's go ahead and see if we can find some decent ones. Here's a free-to-play team. They do not have a healer. So you know what? I'm going to go free-to-play versus free-to-play. Their main issue there is going to be the Demon Slayer. How do I deal with this Demon Slayer? No healer for them is definitely going to be a problem for him. So I definitely want to try Boommeister, and I do want to have a healer. Now, do I go my first team setup? Would it win? Let me take a look. The only difference is that they have Black Crow and Snow Queen, and I have Boommeister and Prima Donna. So I feel like my team is stronger. And that Snow Queen should go down fairly fast. Here's hoping, anyway. But let's see what these teams have. I'm glad that I can actually go ahead and show a free-to-play team right off the bat. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see what the damage is on the... Oh, I missed the Demon Slayer, unfortunately. But let's check this damage. That didn't really do as much damage as I was hoping for from Boommeister. Not gonna lie. Oh, I get this heal off, and I think that's GG. Honestly, I think that's it. I think that's it. This is going to take care of their side. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. So even though that initial Boommeister proc didn't do as much as I thought it should have done. Maybe it hit a Rose Knight that had a shield up or something. That could probably be it. Another completely free-to-play team. I'm running into a lot of free-to-play teams. I don't mind it. I can actually check them out. The Trickster Tracker Demon Slayer combo really puts a strain on my Rose Knight. So, honestly, I think I'm going to get rid of the Demon Slayer. I'm going to go Death Knight. Because I don't want them to take down my Rose Knight too early. And if that happens, I might be in trouble. So I actually want to try this team out. Let's take a look. You know what? Instead of Tracker, maybe Black Crow would have been a little better. But Tracker's always useful with her stun and her burst. So let's see. The Demon Slayer actually targeted the Death Knight there. I need to see. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh my god. Oh my god. The Demon Slayer just got destroyed. So this team right here is also really good. Now, I put Boommeister in the free-to-play category. I know that not everybody's gonna have them purple or even blue, but you should have a decent Boommeister by now if your guild does Dragon Arena. If they don't, you might need another guild. Okay, let's see. Another free-to-play team. But you know what? This is perfect because I can try this team that I was talking about. So instead of the tracker, we're gonna go Boommeister, Black Crow, and it's gonna be focusing on taking down that Child of Light. See, what they did here, they might have put Child of Light down just because they have the constellation, but what they don't realize is that Child of Light synergizes best with magic users, not physical users, because he actually adds damage to magic, not the other way around. So it's kind of peculiar, to be honest. But let's see. What's the damage going to be on this Child of Light? Oh my god, he's dead. Oh, he got that heal from Rose Knight, I believe, right? But watch this. Wombo combo. Come on. No. I was... Freaking Death Knight was stunned. That's why he wasn't able to do it. Oh my god. Yo, if Death Knight wasn't stunned, I would have won that. Because it would have taken out everything, but instead... Dang, man. So I really wonder if Tracker would have made the difference there. Who was this? Kingdom 2000? Let's find them again. Bro, what are the chances? I thought I had found them, and it's Guard 2000 instead of Kingdom 2000. What are the chances? I freaking hate looking for people in Colosseum. Okay, found Kingdom 2000, not freaking Guard 2000. All right, so let's try the Tracker. Okay, let's try the Tracker. Let's see if this works a little better. The reason I like Black Crow is because she will make the Child of Light take extra damage at the start. But honestly, we might not even need that. Let's see. The damage seems it's a little lower than before, for sure. Yeah, for sure. But oof. See, the Death Knight is always stunned at the wrong time there. So he did get that off though. And if I can get this heal... Oh my god, I got the heal. And I'm pushing them back, which is even better for my Death Knight. This could be pretty good. There goes the Death Knight, but he will revive. He will revive. Their Prima Donna is dead. Their Child of Light is dead. Now my full team is back up because Death Knight is coming back up, and here we go. So Tracker over Black Crow. Very interesting. Now I feel like if it's just a Rose Knight, I feel like maybe Tracker would work a little bit better. And here's another free-to-play team. I guess it's just a free-to-play edition, right? Because okay. The only difference is that they're using no healer once again. And I'm just gonna roll with this team. This team has been very good. This team has been very good. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's check it out. Here we go. The Death Knight is doing nothing to mine. They got to proc first though, which is an issue. Oh, Prima Donna, please heal. Prima Donna, please heal. Prima Donna! See you later, Demon Slayer. See, that's the main issue with Demon Slayer teams. Once Demon Slayer is done, you're pretty much done. So high risk, high reward type of thing. And this team is rolling. So honestly, if you're free to play, this is the team for you, it looks like. Now, of course, you can change it here and there depending on what you're going to be rolling with or what you're going to be attacking. But this seems pretty good. Like I mentioned, for pay to play, this team right here, it's a very cookie cutter team, but it basically just becomes even stronger. So you can roll with this, you can roll with that. I think that's a song, right? Anyway, so yeah, I mean, basically your tanks are beefier. So if you wanted to, you could literally run with 3 tanks like this. But again, depends on the matchup. If you're running into a 3 tank lineup, the best way to tackle it is not to try to go through the tanks, but the back line. So if I run into something like this, I would run the 3 assassin combo like Femme Fatale, Demon Slayer, Curse Hunter, along with like Lore Weaver and Rose Knight. That's the best way, because getting through a beefy lineup like this, trying to go through tank by tank, it's probably not going to be worth it. But if you take their back line, their heals, and their support, then tanks are pretty much useless. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys are using this week. What happens next week? Next constellation, Human gets huge defensive buffs. We have a lot of humans. Don Guapo's human, Rose Knight is human, Berserk is human. Yo, tanks are gonna, because most tanks are somewhat human, right? So I mean the mainly used ones. Yeah. He's also, oh man, there's gonna be a lot of heroes next week with some nice boost, defensive boost at that. So we'll see when we get there. But yeah, appreciate you guys for coming through. Make sure that you're checking out the Huawei offers for the end of the month. Like I mentioned, it's gonna be down in the description. But yeah, appreciate you guys for coming through, and until later, bye.